Hi, how are you today? My name is Samuel Ibanda, and I'm here right again to share with you how you can actually create more wealth and do a lot with your money. So, I've come up with 10 things that you should do differently this year in case you want to create wealth, you want to make more money, you want to create a financially free, some level of financial freedom for yourself and, of course, for your family. Now, if you're here for the very first time, I want to say that you're watching Samuel Ibanda, and Samuel Ibanda is a financial guru. I work with one of the big four accounting firms in the world, but I have also coached and helped thousands of people in the area of finance and investment, as well as, of course, creating multiple income streams. So I'm very passionate about this area. So 10 things right away. Let's start right away into this now. I know that whenever you think about personal finance, what comes to your mind is saving and investments. So today we want to speak about what are some of the other areas. How can we develop a stream or a system of finances in a way that it can benefit us in the long term. So I want to say that first thing first, your personal finances rotate around how much you earn and how much you spend. So that means that if you want to revamp your personal finances, you have to manage the aspect of how money comes and how money lives. Now, of course, we live in the world where we have to live, and money is very important is because most of the things that we desire in our lives cost us money. Our way of life, we cannot do away with money. Every day you spend money at least on an item, even when you don't know you're actually spending money. Even for the shirt I'm putting on, I spent money, and as I put it on, I'm actually spending money on its own. So it's very important that you understand the dynamics of money. Now, the first thing that you should understand when it comes to money, earning is very important. And one of the things that you should strive to do this year is to create more sources of income for yourself. Because if you have these sources of income, then you are able to even plan for your money, because you cannot say, are you going to save or invest? Save and invest what? It all starts with you creating more sources of income. So as somebody who is employed or you're running that one business, just think about how different ways can I increase my earnings. And what I want to say that you can increase your earnings with that source of income that you have right away, but you can also expand this by increasing your sources of income in the various other areas. And yours is to look at and say, what else can actually bring in my money? It could be the skills that you have. It could be maybe investments that you can actually create to bring you passive income, but it could also be other areas that you can think about that could be able to bring you money. And I'll be able to speak about some of those. I've been able to do some videos about this area, and you can find it on my YouTube channel. But one thing that you need to know is to create more income. It may be as simple as buying an item and selling it. It may be doing online business. Whatever you think can be able to bring you money in a legit way, go for it, because when you increase your money, you have enough now to be able to now allocate to different other areas. Now, the other area that you should now focus on, now that we have the money, now that we are earning the money, the next thing we should think about is saving. Now, it's something that you have had over and over time, and sometimes you even think it's not something that is necessary to listen to. But I want to say that saving will always be very important. In this L and age, you have to ensure that you're saving part of your income. As you spend, ensure that you are saving. Now, mostly why people struggle on the area of saving is because they have not understood the dynamics of expense management. And expense management is, we sometimes regard it as budgeting. Now, as an individual who is aspiring to create wealth, aspiring to save and invest, you need to understand how you can budget for your money. Now, there are different tools that you can be able to leverage on. For example, the 50-30-20 rule, where I say is that 50% of your income should actually be directed on the aspect of your needs, things that you cannot do away with. Basically, your clothing, your let's say your rent, in case you're still renting, your fuel, your food should be able to take 50%. Of course, the percentages may vary, but 50% should go to your needs. 30% should go to your wants. And by wants, we are speaking about these things that you basically can actually do away with, but they are part of your life. And this could be the education, maybe for yourself, you're doing an education advancement, maybe it's entertainment, maybe aspects of vacation. They're basically things that you can do away with, but they're part of you. They are things that you want to actually do. So personal development and all that go through an aspect of 30%. So 30% of your income should be able to fit within what you spend on, especially on the aspect of your wants. Now, the remaining 20%, because when you get 50%, 30%, and now the 20% should be able to go and look at the aspects of your saving and investment. So imagine you're saving 20% of your income. You'll actually be far away many people, because many average people cannot even save 5%. And that's why I'm saying that even these percentages, they are actually flexible. You can be able to save even as low as 5%. Start with something that you think can be able to be started, can you can start with, and it's convenient for you. It's something that you can manage, because we have different situations. You may not be able to save 20%, maybe because you have family commitments. Maybe you already have loans that are eating up a major part of your income. So it's very important that you look at saving. Now, you have heard it that it's not just about saving, and you cannot just save that amount of money and leave it on the account. Definitely, value for money, inflation, and all those terminologies will eat up your money. That's why it's very important to think about now on the area of investment. Where are you putting your money? Are you just putting it on the account? As you save it, are you just putting it on the account? Or you're looking out for investment streams? Either you're investing in treasury bonds, government securities, or you're investing maybe in unit trust or mutual funds, depending on where you're watching this from. Or you're going ahead to invest this maybe in real estate, buying land, or setting up maybe construction project, and so on. So investment is very important. And this year, have something that you're putting your money to, for your money to multiply, as saving is helping you to create some money aside. Investment is getting this money and multiplying it. So it's very important that you think about this area of investment. Now, away from investment, away from saving and investment, now, one of the other areas that is very similar to saving. Now, as you make money, as you save, you're not only just saving for investment or money to invest, but there's an aspect that is called emergency fund. Now, emergency fund is very, very important. Everyone needs an emergency fund, because the people I'm speaking to have gone through emergency situations. This could be something that you went through personally, but we've also gone through global emergencies. The times of COVID taught us a lot, that things can actually change in just a minute. You can lose your job in just a minute. You can get sick in just a minute, and everything is gone. So once you're putting money aside, think about an emergency fund. Why this is very important is because you want to leave your investment safe. Imagine every time you go into an emergency, you have to dispose of your investment, either it's land that you're selling off or a building that you're selling off. Most times when emergencies come, you're going to sell off these investments at a low competitive price, basically a low value, because you are looking for um, buyers that can give you money to meet that emergency. So for you to avoid such, create an emergency fund. It could be as low as $1,000 or 1,000,000 shillings, if that is in your currency. For example, for my Ugandan currency, but create something that you know can take care of you. If you lose your job the next day, it is something that you can be able to leverage on, something that can cover your expenses, and know that I can be able to survive because the emergency is coming. You need to prepare for yourself. Now, the other aspect that I want you to think about is the aspect of preparing for your retirement. Now, I'm bringing this very fast because I know I'm speaking to corporate people. I'm speaking to people who are in business, people that of a certain age, at least I know that you're 20 years and above. If you're 20 years and above, you you're on your journey to retirement, because we cannot tell when we shall retire. It's no longer that notion where people would used to retire at 50 years. Things are changing, and you could either go into retirement officially, or you could actually be forced into retirement. So, what does this mean? It means that you have to prepare for this retirement a little early before you can actually get there. When you have all this, and retirement could be investing in long term investments. Either it's an investment that will take 20 years, or it's an investment that will take 15 years. These are long term investments. It could be as simple as putting up maybe planting trees that you know that can be able to earn you money after maybe their lifetime. Some of them could take about 15 years. Or it could be investing in real estate for long term purposes. So retirement is very important because you are working, and your work life, the time you are in employment, the time you're working, is a time that should benefit your current but also benefit your retirement. So it's very important that you think through about your retirement this year and see, what exactly am I doing about my retirement? Okay, it's very important, and understanding that will help you to become much better. The other thing that I want to encourage you this year is the aspect of financial literacy. Now, financial literacy has been underestimated. The value of financial literacy has been underestimated. Why? Because you want to invest, you want to save, you want to do various things, but do you understand them? Do you know the various investment streams outside there? Do you know the principles of money? Have you understood and taken your time to understand these concepts in depth? Read those books, watch those videos. All that can help you improve when it comes to the area of financial literacy. So, very important. Now, the other that I also want to bring to your attention is the aspect of accountability partner. Now, you need to have an accountability partner on your journey to personal finance. Why? Because an accountability partner will help you ensuring that you're on track in times when you get off course. These are people that will remind you and say, Samuel, you told us you're going to save 20 million the end of this year. How much have you saved? Oh, you said you're going to join this investment club. How much have you done, or how far have you gone with that? So it's very important that you think about that area. The other area that you need to be thinking about is the area of debt management. Now, I know some of you are watching these videos and you have a lot of debt, or you're watching this video and you're planning to take a loan, whatever you want to take, but know that you should not take a loan to feed your consumption. Rather, find ways of create income that can help you feed that consumption. So when you have that in mind, you know that you're managing your debt. If you already have money that you have taken from third parties, ensure that you plan the repayment plan, because you cannot be financially free when you have people chasing over you for money that you have to pay. So it's very important that you think about the aspect of managing your debt. Don't just take money because it's available. Plan for it. I have my people, my friends who are in employment, who take on salary loans as and when they show up. Don't fall a trap. Make sure that you are taking loans that are vital, because one of the things I want, disclaimer, I want to say that it's not bad to take loans, and actually some loans are very helpful. I have taken loans before, and I want to tell you that they have helped me acquire assets that I will not be able to acquire and do various things for my life. It's very good to take these loans, but make sure you're taking loans for investments, loans that are going to be put into avenues that can create more money for you. And I want to tell you that you will not regret at the end of the day. The other thing that I want to share with you is the aspect of insurance, life insurance. Very important. As a person who has beneficiaries, as somebody who has people that depend on you, you cannot just live the life without a life insurance policy. I don't work with any insurance company, but this is something that I've come to appreciate. I hold insurance policies because I'm a parent, I'm a father, and I've appreciated the fact that if I'm gone the next day, if after doing this video I collapse on the road, there's somebody who will benefit from my life insurance policy. So take life insurance to be very important because you cannot know what will happen. But at the end of the day, you also want some policy that can help you with, let's say, settling medical bills when you get into injuries, some things that may not be easily be managed in terms with your little income. So it's very, very good that you think about the aspect of insurance policy. Okay. So, how many of those? I know I've talked and talked several of them, but one of the other things that I want to share with you is the aspect in this year. If you want to revamp your finances, if you want to do a lot with your money, and a lot of it is the personal development. Now, for example, for employees, most of your income comes from your effort, the value that you hold. Whatever you hold in terms of value, it attracts an income. People pay you for the value you hold. You cannot create more money if you remain in the same. Even if you're a business owner, you know that the knowledge that you get as an individual, you able to replicate it within your business, even within at your job in case you're an employee. So think about ways of how you can develop yourself this year. Either go for training, either join a mentorship group, join that networking group, read that book, invest in a coaching session, talk to some people, let you grow in some way or the other. So it's this is an area that is very, very important. Okay, very, very important. Now, I want to just end with sharing with you my story. I want to say that if it was not for some of these ideas that I'm sharing with you, I think I may not be able to speak to you today because I would be shy of my journey myself because I know that if I was not to a certain level in terms of my financial journey, I wouldn't be able to share this. All that I share with you are strategies that have helped me and have helped me to be able to where I am. Now, I want to say that even for you as an individual or you a couple that is watching this, you need to understand that it is not something that's going to happen in a day. It is something that you need to walk the journey. You need to start. You need to start whatever small amount you're starting with. If it's investments, if it's saving, start with the little you have. And I want to tell you, it will do wonders for you. It will do wonders for you. It will do wonders for you. I've done several videos, especially videos around how to create multiple income streams that I want to encourage you to just visit some of those videos. In case this is your first time, I'll encourage you to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel because I share lots of videos, especially around career, business, and finance, because I'm here to help you to grow holistically, to grow in the area of your finances, to grow in the area of your business, but also to grow holistically. Your life needs to be able to grow. So thanks so much for watching, and I remain yours, Coach Samuel Ibanda. Please subscribe and share this video. In case you got value, I would like you to just share something in the comment section and I'll be able to respond. Let's share ideas. Teach one, each one will get there. Thank you so much and God bless you. Bye bye.